Nothing you can do about it. You might think that like somebody being emotional, sometimes you might think you can curb that appetite, and you can't. You know, you can't. Because of emotions, attitudes, and hatred, dislikes and stuff, it can cause you to be in a bad predicament. And this is why business deals can go sour quickly. Emotions. You never really know what a person's mad about.
Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station. Hop on 799. It's my dog Lola Brooks. She killed that, bro.
You don't know what they're mad about. You don't know where it comes from. You don't know when it's coming. But you will feel it when it happens. And this, in a game of chess, leads to why some people opt to just have a lot of pieces or a few pieces on the chessboard. The people that are emotional are the ones who feel misunderstood. And they want you to just have an appetite or an understanding for the way they feel, for what they've been through, and they want you to create a steel shield for them to go forward so that they no longer feel any discomfort, pain, or problems. If you knew in somebody's life, they are expecting you to right all of the wrongs that have victimized them in their life. If you're not on an emotional roller coaster, then you can find yourself shifted, shook, and pushed out to sea, shipwrecked, based off of the behaviors from these people. Bad news is nobody admits to ever being any of this. People don't call themselves victims, and they also don't call themselves killers. But what they will do is, out of the blue, and a lot of times secretively, even though everybody says, tell the truth, they want you to promote telling the truth. They want you to exercise the truth. But they'll lie to your ass all day long. We're talking about emotions. And in the sports world, in football, let's talk football, and let's talk basketball because it's a multiplayer sport. It's just the next person up. You don't have to wrestle with emotions If I don't like the way the wide receiver is acting, if I feel like the wide receiver is not assisting or helping the offense go forward or the team move, then I can take the wide receiver out of the game. In the relationship world, you're not supposed to just replace people. Everybody wants a fat chance at sympathy, compassion. Be nice to me. They think they're being nice to you. People secretly, some people secretly hate your guts. Some of that comes out in their private behavior. Like the way a sculptor makes a creation, so too do people that are emotional. They sculpt a picture of what they believe they want. I'm talking about emotions and people that are very emotional. Folks that are overrated and have brainwashed themselves, regardless of whether they over the hill or not, that they are deserving of something more than they have the capabilities of giving an output of. It doesn't matter what I think. And this is not a movie or video or whatever of how I feel. Emotions is something you are aware of. And you know about them. You know emotions well. You know it. So it's not like I'm invented emotions. Y'all have been in bad relationships, on bad teams, been around other bad players, and had family members who you felt were underachieving in their lives. Some people have had boyfriends and girlfriends who they felt I should just leave them alone. In the beautiful world of sports, team sports, you can remove people. In the relationship world, not as easy. If this is my girlfriend, how does it look just replacing her? Because she's not performing in my eyes. Not from a woman's lib standpoint, but from my eyes. What I say goes. It's just that simple. That's one of the reasons why I don't talk that much. But I haven't done a video in forever. But I've been dealing with the emotional, disturbing Cabbage Patch attraction of life. Battling my own demons. Praying to God. And I'm dealing with success to make it more earthly for people. I've been lucky. I decided that people are afraid of the word God. God can block you. The word God gets people in an uproar or argument. So I replace the word God sometimes for the word lucky. I have these dreams and these visions in my sleep about coaching. I'm standing in front of my team and I'm coaching. And I've come up with a concept of L and R. L and R. The L is lucky. For me is Lord. That's sneaky. I'm going to sneak that. For me, the L is Lord. But for y'all, the L is lucky. So in sports, you need to be lucky. The next thing you need to be is respected. Toughness comes with respect. Emotional people sometimes have a hard time dealing with failure. Sometimes emotional people lash out at other people when they're experiencing something bad. A lot of emotional people, when things happen to them, it's not them. Somebody else. You can be around somebody and things can be great. You can spend your resources, your money, your time. You can sacrifice working on your careers or whatever, and they'll still have an emotional breakdown. All you should have is a smile. There's nothing more important than laughter. Can't agree on nothing, but laughter is it. So let me ask you a question. Who feels like laughing when you're being lynched by angry white mobs? Who feels like laughing when you just got dumped by a loved one? Who feels like laughing when you're financially poor? Who feels like laughing when you're ready to commit suicide? Laughter is only obtainable by the mentally rich. Mentally rich. I know a lot of poor people that laugh. They got a sense of humor. Now that emotion is excellent. Am I the judge of emotions? No. No. Laughter. I'm talking about emotion and how it's a pit. And you cannot, I repeat, you cannot use money, you cannot use your time, you cannot use a commitment in a relationship, you cannot use a commitment as a coach, commitment as a player. None of that stops a person from still displaying unruly emotional behavior. There's another word, I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to sign off. That word is selfish.